Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your 7-day forecast with angelic ascensions. I hope all is genuinely well. This may be a reading that may resonate with you if you happen to have Sagittarius in your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus dominant in your natal chart. You may have Sagittarius in your 7th house. You might even be a cross watcher, and there might be some things in this reading that may resonate for you. There are a few things that I would like you to keep in mind as you listen to the Sagittarius. This is a general reading. So this automatically means, Sag, that not every single thing mentioned in this reading may be an absolute fact. There might be certain things that resonate, and then there might be certain things that don't. Please be careful not to get caught up in things that don't resonate. Instead, take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Please avoid making any sort of rash decision based on a general reading. If you would like a reading based on your own personal energy, you could of course book a reading on my website, which happens to be angelicascensionstarot.com. Even though I'm calling this a 7-day forecast, go into this with the understanding that not everything happens at the same exact time for everyone. So sometimes the reading may not resonate initially because the events in the reading haven't had a chance to occur. Some of you, I'm not speaking to you at all. This is not your reading. So I always encourage you to have the discernment and the discretion to know the difference kind of early on. Lastly, we're going to go over some topics that are sensitive. We always do, Sag. If that's not your type of reading, take this opportunity to click off. Otherwise, those of you who are ready to take a deep dive with me, let's get into the Sagittarius. Let's see what might be playing out for you over the next 7 days. Sagittarius. You got some secrets going on in your situation. Who's around you is a Scorpio. Wow, as soon as I said that, you got some secrets that are around you. Something is going to be revealed over the next 7 days. So if this is you worried about something right now, Sagittarius, you guys are saying rest. Be at ease about a particular situation that might be going on. Because whatever this is that may possibly have you in a state of confusion, Sag, and it could be a Virgo that might have you in a state of confusion. It just feels like whatever information you need access to, it's going to find its way to you. But the heaviest energy in your situation is a Scorpio. The reason it looks like this is being mentioned, Sag, is because it looks like either you or someone in your energy is feeling a bit directionless or a bit confused. Maybe there's something, a task or something that you're dealing with this week, and you're like, you just really don't want to do it. Maybe there's some aspects of yourself that you're losing touch with. Yep. Let's see what this is about. I think some of you could be dealing with a broken relationship, or maybe your relationship has been interrupted by those secrets that we talked about. Maybe it's due to some things that you're finding out about this week that might have you feeling confused. Because it looks like there's something that maybe it didn't work out the way that you expected, but at the same time, maybe you're not even the least bit surprised. It seems like there are some things that you're letting go of and healing from. Because it seems like at this period of time, Sagittarius, it seems like it's time to grieve and let go. And let yourself heal from certain situations. You could be dealing this week with issues of abandonment. You could be dealing with perceived losses. But it seems like something is going on a deep psychological level for you. Because it seems like you're in survival mode. You're going straight into fear and panic about something. Or like I said, this is somebody that's around you. Okay, because your energy is 5 of Cups, 3 of Swords. Okay, it just looks like it is what it is. It's like you're looking at a situation, you're accepting something for what it is. Something is obviously broken. Something in your life is not working. You may feel blocked from something that you want. or this could be someone, especially if this is like parental disapproval of something. It just seems like there's some sort of issue like that maybe going on with parent and child. This week it definitely feels like there's a tough decision, there's a dilemma that you're faced with, and it seems like maybe what's missing is the steps or the information that you feel that you need in order to be able to proceed or see something through. And you might feel that that's missing, okay? Because it seems like this week you're in the Three of Swords. Some of you, by the way, you could be tarot readers. You could be listening to some music with some headphones this week. Random side note. It seems like you're really into your phone. It's hard for you to concentrate. Maybe keep a consistent thought. Maybe there's some issues going on at work with distractions, and maybe something to do with like your work. But one of the biggest things that I feel is on your mind this week, Sagittarius, is debt. It could be debt regarding a car. What's really going on with you? Because it looks like you feel humiliated by something, embarrassed by a particular situation. I think for some of you Saggies, maybe you feel like you should be further in life. Or maybe you feel like you should have more to show for the things that you've worked hard for at this point. Because it seems like right now this week you're chasing paper, you're chasing money. You're on the defense when it comes to people. You might even be lashing out or possibly even gravitating to addictions. Maybe you have a smoking addiction or somebody around you does. But it just seems like there's some sort of aggression around you this week. And it just seems like you're over it. I don't know who this is, but this could possibly be you. It could possibly be a Leo that's irritating you. Maybe it's loud where you are and you're just like, I just need some peace and quiet. I just need some time to myself. Debt is your thing though. That seems like either some bills didn't get paid. Maybe this month. Maybe even last month, Sagittarius. It seems like some of you are in legal trouble. And I say a Scorpio. Might be a Scorpio running their mouth this week. Or that might be how the Scorpio is feeling about you, Saggy. What's snowballing? I think this is your emotions. I think this is your feelings. I think it's your circumstances. I think that there is something that you want to say to someone this week. And it seems like somebody might feel like you're being bossy. What is snowballing? What's out of control in your life? You feel stuck. You feel stuck because of maybe the state of the economy right now. Some of you, this legal issue, it feels like I'm so tempted to call you Leo. But just know I'm perfectly aware that it's a Sagittarius reading. Some of you might have Leo placements. You might, random side note, you might be having a lot of maybe some unusual weather around you. It just seems like you're kind of like trapped in your room. Maybe afraid to go outdoors. Spending a lot of time indoors, it feels like, or this is just what's going on in your head. You're spending a lot of time with within the four walls of your mind. What's going on, Sagittarius? So you might be going to a gathering, a birthday party possibly. And you might be celebrating the birthday of a Virgo or a Libra. I think we're officially in Libra season. Or the Libra Virgo cusp possibly. What's going on? It's time to move. Sag. I think that's the issue. You got a legal situation tied to debt, tied to your money, your finances. I don't know, you letting somebody move in to maybe help with the bills? It seems like there's something that's hard for you to let go of, but Spirit is guiding you to let go of something, but it's like, I don't know how to let this go. It looks like you're overindulging in things, or like I said, you're finding solace in coping mechanisms. Something that you're doing is unhealthy. This isn't a criticism, it's just an observation. Let me make that clear. I'm not here to criticize anything that you're doing. I'm just kind of seeing what's going on in the reading. It looks like you're looking for a win. You're looking for success. But it seems like for the longest, Sagittarius, you've been having setbacks. Some of you, it looks like maybe you're ready to get a new car. Maybe you're past due on your car note. It definitely feels like it's your house payment. What's going on with what's going on legally for you? I think I've already hit it. You might be in over your head. I think this is what's snowballing. Debt. I think because of maybe some sort of debt that you're in, it's now snowballing into your emotions. So whatever you're dealing with in your immediate, like whatever is going on in front of you, it feels like in your head, things are out of control. You're feeling uncertain. You're feeling like you're not sure what to do about a situation. It seems like you're very doubtful of yourself. It's hard for you to maybe keep down your spending. It seems like you could be dealing with some envy, or there could be somebody that could be envious of you, and be careful of somebody looking in your window or looking out their window at you, sort of thing, because I definitely see somebody kind of spying on you, maybe in your private moments. Something's going on with your car. You feel like your car is on its last leg. I don't know. But it seems like there's something that you want, but you feel like it's out of your grasp for whatever reason. It's money. It's stability. Something connected to home. Maybe even something connected to family. So maybe you and your family are not really in a great place right now. Maybe this is emotionally, but this is also possibly even literally. The place that you're living, that, and like as I mentioned to you before, might be the place that maybe you have a desire to move on from. So maybe you're house hunting, maybe some of you are job hunting. It feels like you're spending a lot of time on the computer. You're doing something in order to prepare for what's next for you. But it looks like something is haunting you, or there's something that you've been working really hard for. Some of you, random side note, you might be tattoo artists. I mentioned to you, some of you could be tarot readers. Maybe you sew, this sort of thing. You might work a corporate job, and maybe you feel that it's time to maybe consider something else. Okay? But it seems like you're constantly worried. The wheels in your head are constantly turning. It looks like you're also ignoring someone. Okay? I'm trying to figure out where we're going to start, Sagittarius, because it definitely looks like there's a fire sign. I keep saying Leo. A Cancer is in your reading, as well as Aries. So this could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Like I said, if I didn't say it before, Leo is dominating your energy. You might get a call from your mom, because it looks like somebody is trying to get in touch with you. You haven't talked to your mom in the longest. It looks like your mom is concerned about you, Sag. Or you are the mother figure, the parental figure that's concerned about a child. Things are up in the air right now. Okay, and there's some sort of message that's coming in. This is a message of good news, Sagittarius. So if this is you, you've been kind of going through it, maybe kind of waiting, biting your nails for something to kind of give you some sort of leverage so that you can maybe make some sort of change in your life. It feels like it's coming. Okay, because it definitely feels like you have a new beginning. But for some of you, this new beginning comes with some sort of change in your life. It feels like there's someone that maybe you are cutting off, or you did. You may have gotten into it with somebody recently, or maybe that's just the atmosphere between you and somebody. You may feel like you're not really able to get along with someone for more than 5 minutes, realistically. So maybe this is why you find yourself avoiding someone. Some of you, I mentioned that you're doing something online. Some of you, you work online. It seems like there could be some sort of harassment either coming from a Sagittarius or directed at you. Some of you, you are, I'm going to say it again, you're tarot readers. And you definitely have somebody trying to troll you. There is a troll. Or like I said, Sag, somebody might look at you as the troll, trying to block something, okay? There's definitely envy involved in this situation, and somebody is trying to manipulate something for you. Manipulate something that's in your energy. You might work online. There's the King of Pentacles. It's in reverse. There's an earth sign. You're distancing yourself from someone because you feel betrayed by this person in the past. You feel like there's somebody that is kind of giving you the runaround, like a dead-end relationship. For some of you, maybe you're feeling this way toward a job, but some of you, it feels like it's directed toward a King of Pentacles. So it does feel like you're taking a break from someone. It feels like maybe you're in need of a reset. You're wanting to readjust your aura because it seems like you've got some negativity that's in your aura currently, and you're just trying to get away. Be mindful of trolls trying to get you to react. Sagittarius. Somebody's definitely trying to get a reaction out of you. Like I said, maybe these days it's kind of easy to get that reaction because it doesn't feel like you're yourself. There's no balance in your life. It could be with your sleep. It could be with your work. It could even be within. It definitely feels like it's within. I don't know if this is somebody ridiculing you or this is you maybe blowing up at somebody and then feeling bad about it in the end. Because I did say that maybe this week you have an easy trigger because of maybe a lot of pressure that's on you. Yeah, you kind of feel stuck, but you have a way out. So you feel stuck, yeah? Spirit has given you the ability to cut yourself free. Free yourself from something. There might be strings attached in a particular situation. Could even be some spell work being done on to you. Like somebody's trying to bind you. Some of you are in a legally binding contract, or you're in a relationship that you really don't want to be in. Why is the Tower here? You got it multiple times. And I did say something about a Scorpio. Some of you must be going through. Okay. I think some of you, the legal situation is an eviction. Or you have some sort of legal situation that's kind of like dangling over your head and keeping you from being able to move on. Because it looks like you're trying to get out of some sort of dilemma right now, but something is blocking you from doing so. Or it appears that way. Leo is dominating your reading. Yeah, that's just something that you don't see yet. You have success coming through. It's time to get optimistic about some things. Maybe it be time to express yourself about some things that you've been stuffing down. Because I feel like that's you. Maybe this is why you're feeling so explosive these days. And just reacting to a lot of things. Because it just seems like there's, like I said, a lot of emotions that you're stuffing down. Or you're trying to fill a void through some sort of an addiction. You had a pregnancy for some of you. Some of you, that's something that could be revealed. Some of you, it seems like the issue is with family. I mentioned that briefly. Maybe you're not able to get along with family. You're having some family drama. But like I said, this King of Pentacles, what's going on with Sag? Just precisely what we got finished talking about. Obviously, you've hit an obstacle. Maybe more than one. Since this is plural, obstacles, yes? Your guides want you to see that whatever you're going through right now is temporary. And the outcome, you got the Six of Swords and the Sun. So again, you're moving out of, you're in a state of transition. You're in a situation where you're kind of worried about things, especially money. Because it seems like your money has been on a decrease. And due to that, that's why I feel that it's hard for you to have peace. You got a legal situation. For some of you, this has something to do with kids. It seems like maybe somebody's stepping in to protect a child, or you are. Yeah, see? Whatever is not being done in moderation in your life, something, Sagittarius, something may need to change within you, especially if this has something to do with insecurity. Because for some reason, it just seems like there's a thick layer of insecurity that you're dealing with this week. A lack of self-confidence. disharmony with someone. So that's possibly what you're doing on the computer. You're job hunting, you're house hunting. You might even feel that at work somebody's hunting you down, which we're going to talk about in a minute. Because I do feel like somebody's looking for you, Sagittarius. Looking to harass you. It's possibly a Virgo or somebody with Virgo in their chart. What's going on with money? Yes. Spirit is giving you a call to change, but it feels like there's a refusal to change. This may have something to do with somebody that's in your energy. Somebody might have a drinking problem, or like I said, the ability to overindulge. Deadbeat. So is this your baby's dad? Maybe they have an addiction. Maybe they're not. There's some things that they don't want to change. So maybe this is you. I did say that you're ignoring someone. Maybe you're giving them less attention. Or maybe this is your own father. Okay, we talked about abandonment issues. So maybe that was something that was going on in your life. We're talking about your funds right now. We're talking about there being temporary obstacles. We're talking about maybe a little bit less money that was coming in. Maybe it's not a little bit. Maybe this is due to a job loss, or for some of you, or maybe there's been a cutback to your hours. It definitely feels like it's the roof over your head. It's just hard for you to feel like you can maybe afford the place that you're living. So this has something to do with money, okay? Because it definitely feels like something hit your pockets pretty heavy this week, Sagittarius. And it seems like you're concerned about gathering together money, the funds to be able to make a move or make some sort of change in your life. So what's going on? We talked about a move. Definitely relocation and a job, okay? Yeah. What's coming up for you is a fresh start. This is why God, your spirit guides are talking to you about clearing out your energy. What's going on with Sag? Why are you clearing your energy? Clearing your energy of the things that are blocking you. Your mindset this week. It definitely sets the tone. So this is what your guides are calling you out of. Something is going to require you to adjust your energy. Cleanse out your energy in order to move forward. In order to clearly hear from your guides. Because it seems like they're trying to speak to you loudly and clearly this week, Sagittarius. Just as with any week. But for some reason, it just feels like it's hard for you to maybe hear what your guides are trying to say. Oh, they want you to release some energy. Something needs to be released. You got some negativity for sure that's kind of hovering around you. What's going to make the difference this week is faith. Maybe someone's name could be Faith. The number 10 could be relevant. You might be seeing a lot of angel numbers in your energy this week. I'm trying to tell you, somebody's sending you some negative energy. Somebody is. Oh, wow. Who are you? Sagittarius. Manifestation, alignment. This is why your guides are saying clear your energy. If there's something that you want, yet it seems like we talked about before, because things have not really worked out the way that you wanted. It seems like it's just kind of hard for you to hold on to hope that things are going to change, Sagittarius. You guys want you to know that maybe you have more, not maybe, you definitely have more power over your circumstances than you realize. If there's something that you want, Sagittarius, it feels like your spirit guides are saying, manifest it. So if this is you needing a certain dollar amount to maybe get something paid, it seems like, again, you're more than able to gather together whatever it is that you need. I also feel like there's some sort of social gathering. I mentioned to you a party. Some informal sort of situation, or maybe even a meeting comes through this week. If you are online, I think that's what you're worried about, a decrease in your following, or you've been putting in blood, sweat, and tears for something and you haven't seen the fruit of your effort, it feels like. Let's look a little bit deeper at your relationships. Because I did mention that you have someone that's coming to talk to you. You might feel that there's somebody in your energy that you are avoiding. Maybe so that you can kind of get yourself together or get your mind right. It feels like maybe this is why you're kind of, this is your way of setting boundaries, it looks like. You're setting family members with you're setting boundaries with a family member because it looks like you just kind of need space. Or from a friend. There may be a friend that maybe doesn't quite understand that maybe you're just really going through something. And maybe you really don't have time for the ones that you love this week because it feels like you're overworking. Or somebody around you is, and maybe you feel like they don't have time for you. You got a lot of options in front of you. Maybe you're feeling a little bit confused about something. I think you're definitely concerned about an air sign. Okay. So there's somebody that you might feel is nosy. It might be somebody that eavesdrops on your conversations. And this eavesdropping could possibly be done by a neighbor as well. Because I mentioned somebody's looking in your window and possibly paying way too much attention to what you're doing. Now there's a relationship that has been kind of explosive. You've had your share of differences with this person. They can be kind of aggressive at times. Somebody's coming to you to revisit a conversation, Sagittarius. Somebody might be bringing something up again. There's a relationship in your life, like I said, that's kind of strained, and maybe you're kind of coming to realize that something can be resolved. Something is salvageable. As soon as I say that, trickster, maybe you do. Maybe you feel like somebody has their tricks up their sleeve. Maybe you love somebody with a deep passion, Sagittarius. Like I said, it seems like there's some secrets that are being revealed. Things didn't work out the way that you had hoped. Yeah, I think you're just planning an escape. You just need an escape. You just need, like I said, a way out. You might be seeing somebody's face. After you haven't seen them in a while, somebody resurfaces, somebody pops up again. Random side note, Sagittarius. Your animal, your pet, may be in need of some sort of surgery. So you might be taking your dog, your pet, to the veterinarian. Oh yeah, somebody that I think that you're avoiding throws your darkest moments in your face during an argument, I think. So it seems like this card, I pulled a card that said a call to change. This feels like spirit guides are talking to this particular person. Somebody may come to realize that maybe it's the way that they're saying things, the way that they speak to you, in this very abrasive tone, or the way that maybe you're saying something, Sagittarius. The relationships that are around you, maybe consider a different approach in how you say something to someone, or maybe this is what you wish someone would do, especially if someone lives somewhere else. And while I see it, you got some friends that are in your energy. These people are not genuinely your friends, Sagittarius. So Spirit wants you to look out for that. Oh, are you dealing with somebody that travels for a living? Maybe they do. Maybe somebody's out on a business trip. And it seems like somebody could possibly be cheating while they're out of town, Sag. Maybe somebody, especially a water sign, feels like it's not necessary. It's not a necessity to stay in a relationship right now. And this is why somebody might be giving you the runaround. Maybe you've been beyond nurturing and understanding with someone. This week it feels like the secrets have to do with the fact that somebody is venting to somebody else about you. And there might be certain things that you might overhear. Or maybe you did. Something this week has you feeling like you deserve better than to deal with the shenanigans and the antics of certain individuals that are around you. So yeah. There may be some people that don't understand. And it's not necessarily your duty to make somebody understand, Sagittarius, if it's not worth your, like, you feel like you don't want to waste your breath to help somebody understand what you're going through. But I definitely feel like there are some people that do feel shut out by you. And maybe if you feel that it's necessary to maybe explain certain things to certain people, maybe it may be helpful, because I feel that there are people around you that are very concerned about you, concerned for your mental health and your well-being, especially a father figure. So we'll go back to this money thing. Maybe your dad's a smoker. Maybe you are the Aries in the reading. Maybe your parents don't get along, or you have a very strained co-parenting relationship with someone. So I did say somebody's coming in. You might be treading carefully with this person, because like I said, you do not trust this individual. I think someone is trying to salvage a relationship with you, especially if you haven't talked to them in a while. A message comes through from this individual. Yes. Something dates back a long time ago. Proto-historic. Oh, okay, yeah, betrayal. That's why. Oh, you got a legal situation, which we're going to talk about in a minute. Your money. It seems like it's hard for you to keep balance. I was talking to you about that in the beginning of the reading. Spending is something that you're not able to keep a handle on. Seems like you're working, but still, maybe you feel like you don't have enough to make ends meet. Or maybe you're waiting for your payday. It seems like there's a pay week next week, or within the next 7 days you might get paid. Because I see some money coming in. Spirit guys, show me what's going on with Sagittarius and their money. Yes. I think you're living paycheck to paycheck. So there could be a gift of money. Someone, possibly Sagittarius, could be lending you money. And I think you are expecting money. What's going on with your house, your living situation? Some of you, your living situation is changing because you're breaking up with someone. Okay, some of you may have gotten some sort of document, a letter. Something may motivate you and inspire you back into action, because maybe this is why things have decreased. Maybe you just needed some time to kind of rest your mind. You got some people at work that are acting up. And it seems like maybe it's hard to kind of decipher who you should trust at work. Things are kind of hard for you. It seems like you're trying to motivate yourself to keep going even when things are hard. It seems like you're trying to get where you want to go, and maybe you just need some help. Something's frightening you this week while you're at work. What's on your mind is your fears. I think your fears are impacting your daily actions. So there's something about your situation that you would like to shift, because it definitely feels like what you're wanting is more freedom, so that you can have peace of mind. You might work around some people that are entitled, and people that are coming for your self-worth. Like I said, because of envy. You got people starting problems with you, or you are the ish starter. Something this week, Sag, is going to require you to take a risk. It seems like it's hard for you to trust yourself. It seems like it's hard for you to trust other people, but definitely yourself. And for sure, a particular talent that you have. Like I said, some of you could be tarot readers, you could be tattoo artists, you might be very computer savvy or whatever. I feel that there's something that you want to try, but it's the fear of the unknown that kind of frightens you. Maybe you're afraid to be embarrassed. Or maybe this is you. Maybe you're afraid to ask for help. I think that maybe you're looking for somebody to listen to you. Or this is somebody coming to you to listen. Something's going on at home. Maybe you work from home. Maybe that's an aspiration. Definitely something's going on with your money. There's for sure tightness around money. Something is blocking the flow of your money. And I think this is something this week that your guides are trying to get you to figure out what is it, what's causing you, what's creating this blockage. Not all of this is external. Yeah, there's some external factors that are affecting your ability to make money, yes. But it feels like there's a lot going on within you. Your confidence level. Your ability to persist even when things get hard. I don't know. Just seems like it's something with that. But it feels like that's what's going on with work, where you could possibly be evaluating what you really want to do with work. Is this a place that you really want to stay? Some of you this week, somebody's coming in with a lot of ego. And maybe you wish that somebody would drop their ego. And this person feels like they're really on your mind because it looks like somebody's going out of their way to take shots at you. Sagittarius, like I was saying, somebody's trolling you. Somebody wants you to react. So maybe there's something that you're figuring out on your own this week. You're seeing the truth of somebody. We talked about that at the top of the reading. Something that maybe you didn't see in the beginning is something that's going to be revealed. It has something to do with someone's intentions around you. I think you already kind of know that, okay? Because it looks like this is something that you kind of expect. I don't know if you're expecting this because of negative thinking or because of your experience with someone. It could go either way. There's a Gemini that's in your energy. So this whole legal situation, some of you are worried about jail time. It seems like there's jail time that you're concerned about. You owe up, that there's like a fine that maybe you owe the court, or something is pending as far as a legal situation is concerned. Somebody may need to turn themselves in. Maybe. I don't know. Sagittarius. You might be concerned about a child's education. Be careful of driving and paying attention to what's going on the road, Sagittarius. Because it seems like there could be a car accident that you could be witnessing. Keep going. It seems like something that you're working on, Sagittarius or Crosswatcher, bears fruit by continuing to build. Okay. But like I said, this is you being driven and focused. Yes, thank you. What fell on the floor? Decreasing, increasing. So it feels like there's something about your financial situation that just by making a decision and shifting your mindset may give you the clarity, like I talked about this whole time, to remedy a particular dilemma that you're dealing with, to increase your finances, to help things flow better. Because it seems like that's what's frustrating you this week, is the fact that you just don't know. It just has you bummed. It just has you frustrated. It's the not knowing and the having to wait for an answer to something. But it seems like your guides want you to be peaceful. They want you to rest and relax, like we talked about at the beginning of the reading. Certain things this week are within your control, but some of them are not, especially the timing of certain situations. Something is going to require you to wait. I talked to you during the reading about maybe feeling like you don't have control, like there's just so much going on that you're reacting to everything or people around you. It feels like it's due to sensory overload. You just have a lot coming at you. If too much is coming at you too fast, decrease your stimulation level. Take a break from people. Dim the lights and savor quietude. It seems like that's just something that's, maybe you're kind of like marking this off on your calendar. Maybe this is you kind of needing a mental health day off to clear your mind from all of these things that are frustrating you. Advice, Holy Spirit, for the Sagittarius nation. Or is there anything that's been forgotten? No, definitely. You got some draining people that are in your energy. We talked about that. Or, like I said, maybe somebody might see you this way. The reading can always be reversed. Draining people. You got some trolls that are in your energy. Especially a fire sign. This might be a Leo, Virgo, or whatever. But yeah. Draining people. People that are going out of their way to deplete you. When people are depleting you, kindly set a limit, such as, I only have 10 minutes to listen right now. Such self-care is respectful and empowering. It just feels like it's because this week, Sagittarius, you might need some you time. Absolutely. To quiet your mind. Overthinking a problem is not the key to any door. Take a few deep breaths to still the inner chatter. Let yourself just be for a while. A key to a door, right? Maybe I mentioned to you, some of you could be house hunting, and I did say there's some good news that's coming through. It could be about a work situation. It could be about a new car. Quiet your mind. It feels like your mind is at war, or you are at war with yourself because you don't trust yourself to make the right decisions. Quiet your mind. Constantly overthinking is not going to help you solve a dilemma. Definitely it's time to slow down, Sagittarius. Either you or somebody around you might be driving erratically, or like I said, be a defensive driver. Watch out what's going on the road, because it definitely feels like somebody needs to slow down when they're driving. Or this is you. Your thoughts are moving a mile a minute, Sagittarius. To avoid burnout, don't do too much too fast. Going slower helps you to appreciate the miracle of the moment and the richness of your life. So I think you are kind of picking up the pace, because it definitely feels like you're trying to increase something, increase your cash flow. You're doing too much. Ooh, I say you're seeing something. It's a troll that's seeing something that you're doing. Yeah, you're trying to get ahead. You're trying to advance. I did say somebody could be advancing you some money. Yeah, it seems like the issue is that something's been lasting. It's been going on for the longest time. Your guides this week, they're saying tap into your spiritual power, Sagittarius. This is something that they want you to see about your situation. Again, your guides have been going out of their way, Sagittarius, to give you some sort of clarity about your situation, but you'll never hear the solution in this state of mind, which is again why they're saying clear your energy field. Reach out to a power greater than yourself to solve a dilemma. Stay open to its guidance in your life. We talked about that. Literally, I just said that. Your guides are going out of their way to help you see whatever it is that you need to see to solve some sort of a dilemma, some sort of earthly dilemma. It could be a spiritual one, because it definitely feels like you're going through something spiritually as well. Help you see. Visualize a shield of protection to protect yourself from toxic people or situations. Imagine a shield of white light surrounding your body. This keeps negativity out and lets positive energy in. Definitely, I talked to you about negative people that are in your energy. Protect yourself. Cleanse this negative energy off of you, because it definitely feels like there's somebody that's trying to impose a lot of negativity on you out of jealousy. Like I said, somebody may be viewing you this way. With that, Sagittarius, this concludes your 7-day forecast with angelic ascensions. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the way to do so would be to go over to angelicascensionstarot.com. If you feel this reading was helpful, help me out by giving this reading a thumbs up. Leave a comment. You never know, Sagittarius, how your honesty and bravery may help another in the comments. Thank you, Sagittarius, for deciding to tune in this week. Have a beautiful, blessed, and productive week, Sagittarius.